those details, Priya. Onto the market action of the day. The Dalal Street witnessed its second day of straight gains today. The Nifty closed 0.25% in the green, while the Sensex gained 0.3%. Now, the bank stocks were the real outperformers, closing more than 1% higher. The mid-caps mirrored the benchmark indices. There could be a partial relief in store for those auto manufacturers who have huge inventories of BS3 compliant vehicles. Now, the Supreme Court has said that it could consider the sale of BS3 compliant vehicles beyond the current deadline of March 31st. However, that permission will come with a rider. Ashmit Kumar, who has been looking at that case, joins us with the details. Ashmit, what could that rider be and how soon can we expect a decision from the Apex Court?
Well, currently, even as we speak, the Apex Court has before it three options. The first option is, of course, what the amicus Harish Salve as well as EPCA are pushing for, which is to enforce the notification in letter and in spirit and to ensure that BS3 vehicles, as far as the unsold inventory is concerned, is not sold above and beyond the April 1st cutoff. That's the first option that the Apex Court has. The second option that the Apex Court today clarified that it is considering is perhaps allowing the sale of the BS3 unsold inventory, with the caveat being that no national permit will be provided. The idea being that if national permit is not provided, then congested areas such as Delhi, we can keep those vehicles away from these congested, polluted areas. That's the reasoning that the Apex Court has. The third interesting option that the Apex Court currently hinted at in today's hearing is that the Apex Court said that given the vast amounts spent by the government, especially by PSU refiners in terms of migrating from BS3 to BS4 fuel, perhaps that amount needs to be made good by in some form of environment cess or green cess as far as the unsold BS3 inventory is concerned. And that is the third option that the Apex Court has on its hands. Now, of course, the Apex Court spelled out these options after Harish Salve had impressed upon the Apex Court, citing EPCA's data, that at this point there can be no two ways about allowing BS3 vehicles. Harish Salve cited figures as high as 1 lakh as far as commercial vehicles are concerned, figures as high as 6,70,000 as far as two-wheelers are concerned, identified these two areas as pressure points and said that the notification was very clear in its wordings, that there was enough notice provided to the auto companies to prepare for winding down of BS3. He also argued that the government had been making the right noises by way of ensuring that enough fuel is available. So given that the infrastructure was in place, the reasoning that Harish Salve offered is that there can be no two ways about it, that the auto companies do need to comply. Of course, today was just the day for Harish Salve. On Monday, we understand the hearings will continue, and that's when we'll hear the Siam side of the story. They'll be clarifying their position, but that's, of course, for a later date. That's on March 27th, the next Monday. That's when the hearing resumes. Back to you.
All right.